Hey everyone! Welcome to our Press Start Living, where we grapple with the universe's biggest riddles while keeping it light and breezy. Today, we're tackling a question so huge it makes a black hole look like a pinprick. Why is there anything at all? Why isn't there just a whole lot of nothing? We're not talking about your fridge the night before grocery day. No, we're going deep, where even the most seasoned philosophers and brainiest scientists have scratched their heads. It's the kind of question that can make you feel like you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark. But fear not. I'm here to shine a little light and maybe even crack a few jokes as we sift through the cosmic clutter. So, are you ready to pull on the threads of existence, stare into the void, and ask the universe, what's the deal? Let's get our chat on and figure out why there's something rather than nothing, and have a little fun along the way. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride through the wonders of why we're here instead of not here. Before we do, please press the like and subscribe buttons for Press Start Living. You won't believe the enormous help this gives me as a content creator, because subscribing shows you enjoy this content, and your help will make a huge difference to my channel. So please, slide that little computer mouse over to the button and just give it a press. Wow, I felt that instant cosmic connection. Thank you so much. Let's dive in. Now, don't fret if your pantry is barer than old Mother Hubbard's cupboard the night before a supermarket sweep. We're not here to inventory your edibles. Nope, we're voyaging way past the fridge, out where thoughts and existential musings roam wild, where even the sharpest minds can feel like they're arm wrestling a greased-up octopus in the dark, slippery and tricky. Are you ready to roll up your mental sleeves, look the universe square in its mysterious face, and politely inquire, "Excuse me, but what's your story?" If you're nodding eagerly, or even if you're just curious how deep this rabbit hole goes, then strap in. We're about to embark on a mental marathon, and I promise to sprinkle in enough dad jokes to keep our spirits as high as a kite on a windy day. Cosmic compadres and seekers of the profound and sometimes profoundly confusing, let's get our grey matter warmed up. Why is there a universe to begin with? That's like pondering why puppies are heart-meltingly adorable or why socks vanish in the laundry. It's one of life's great enigmas. To put it into insanely hard-to-comprehend language, the foundational ontological question we are addressing is, why does the universe exhibit actuality rather than non-existence? This inquiry is a central theme in metaphysical discourse, challenging the presuppositions of both philosophical and scientific paradigms. Oh my gosh, please don't do that to us again. It's too heavy. But here's where we roll up our sleeves. When we talk something versus nothing, we're drawing a line in the cosmic sand. Something is this grand, shimmering tapestry of existence. Nebulae, black coffee, late-night infomercials, and everything in between. Nothing, on the other hand, is the ultimate blank slate, not even a chalk smudge of existence. It's like trying to imagine the sound of one hand clapping in space, utterly baffling. Alright, I understood the distinction that was just made, but let's try this on for size. Delineating something from nothing. In ontological terms, something encapsulates the totality of contingent and necessary entities that constitute reality, including all physical and abstract structures. Nothing, on the other hand, posits a hypothetical void devoid of entities, qualities, space-time, or even potentialities, a total negation of being. Alright, I swear, if this type of alternating between plain English and scientific jargon continues, I'll leave. You have to know we are not freaking scientists and you causing us headaches when you use jargon. Didn't anyone ever teach you to not use jargon in ordinary conversation? Okay, if that's the last time, then please get on with it. Let's wade into the theoretical waters. First, there's Necessitarianism, which suggests the universe is kind of the Chuck Norris of existence. It didn't need any help to flex its cosmic muscles. It's always been the star of the show, without any backstage pep talk. Then, there's the notion of ex nihilo genesis, a term that could easily be the title of your next sci-fi binge watch, but actually proposes that the universe burst onto the scene from a void. Like a surprise guest at a party nobody knew was happening. Some brains in the room might suggest that the universe revved to existence's invitation because it had places to be and things to do. Others might argue that pondering this question is as fruitful as giving etiquette lessons to a cat. They'd say we might as well debate the culinary preferences of mythical creatures. Ever heard of the principle of sufficient reason? It's like your friend who insists that every effect has a cause, including why the universe didn't just hit the snooze button on existence. It demands an explanation for everything, like the haunted look your pet gives you when you mention the VET. Yet, some folks shrug and say the universe just is. It's the cosmic equivalent of, "it is what it is," a phrase as satisfying as a mystery novel without the last page. It's like flipping a coin and having it land standing on edge, defying all your expectations. Cosmology adds its own spice with the Big Bang Theory, suggesting everything started as a dot smaller than a period at the end of this sentence. But trying to understand what came before the Big Bang is like trying to smell the color 9. If you figure it out, you're either a genius or you've had too much coffee. Now, let's talk metaphysics, where they debate the existence of necessary things, like the ingredients in a cosmic stew. But what are these ingredients, and who's the chef in this astronomical kitchen? And here's a twist. What if nothing isn't really nothing? If even a vacuum can dance with quantum particles, then something might just be the universe's default setting. Imagine if every silent moment you thought was empty was actually a symphony playing on frequencies we just can't hear. In the grand finale, we hit a philosophical wall. Perhaps the question of why there's anything at all is the ultimate brain teaser, a puzzle for which we might never find all the pieces. It's like an ant contemplating a smartphone. It's impressive to see the effort, but the full picture might just be out of reach. In wrapping up this cosmic conundrum, we're piecing together a jigsaw puzzle the size of the universe, with some pieces borrowed from science, others from philosophy, and a few that might just be from another puzzle box entirely. But that's the thrill of the chase, isn't it? The exhilaration of exploring questions so vast that they stretch the fabric of our understanding until it's threadbare and gossamer thin. So, what can we take away from our interstellar philosophical journey today? First off, it's clear that the question of why there is something rather than nothing is more than a mere curiosity. It's a fundamental inquiry that lies at the heart of all existence. It's the kind of question that can keep you up at night, staring at the ceiling as if the answers might be written in the stucco. We've explored the idea that maybe the universe is a brute fact, an uncaused cause that simply is because it could be no other way. This could mean that asking, why, is a bit like asking why water is wet. It's just in its nature. On the flip side, we've entertained the possibility that there's a deeper level of reality, an underlying framework or set of rules that necessitates existence. Perhaps there's a metaphysical rule-book that dictates the hows and whys, a cosmic blueprint that outlines the architecture of reality itself. We've also pondered the notion that perhaps nothing is an unstable state, a blank canvas that's inevitably stained by the brush of something. In this view, existence might be the default, the path of least resistance for whatever pre-universe landscape laid the groundwork for our reality. And let's not forget the possibility that we're simply not equipped to solve this riddle. Maybe our brains, marvelous as they are tuned to the frequencies of survival and social interaction, not to the existential melodies played on the grand piano of the cosmos. In the end, we're left with a beautiful, maddening tapestry of theories, speculations, and sheer wonders. The question of why there is anything at all remains an open invitation to thinkers, dreamers, and anyone willing to gaze into the abyss and ponder what gazes back. While we may not have solved the puzzle today, perhaps the joy is in the search itself. After all, it's the mysteries that make life a journey worth taking, the unknowns that sprinkle a little magic on our everyday existence. So let's keep asking, keep wondering, and keep laughing at the sheer audacity of the question. As we pack up our philosophical gear and step away from the edge of the great existential precipice, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey. Whether we ever find the answer or not, there's something undeniably human about looking up at the stars and asking, why? It's a testament to our boundless curiosity, our relentless pursuit of understanding, and our eternal quest to find our place in the grand scheme of things. And so, within the same spirit of whimsical inquiry, let's delve into a collection of playful analogies that liken our cosmic conundrums to the quirks of daily life, keeping our discourse as buoyant as a balloon in the breeze. We might consider our place in the cosmos as if we were residents in an apartment block where the universe itself resides above us. Our boisterous neighbors whose nocturnal festivities keep the floorboards trembling with the pulse of existence. Though at times we might wish to lodge a complaint about the noise, deep down we're glad for the commotion. It's a constant reminder that the party of life is in full swing. Then there's the scenario where we happen upon a cake, perfectly baked and sitting in the oven, as if by magic. The origins of this delightful confection are a mystery. Did a chef with a celestial touch whip it up, or did the ingredients mingle of their own volition? No matter the baker, we can't help but be thankful for the slice of existence we're served. Our very being could also be compared to an unexpected subscription to a streaming service, one that we don't remember signing up for but which faithfully delivers an endless array of programming. Each day presents a new episode in the saga of us, and while the reasons for our subscription might be a topic of debate, the show is too enthralling for us to want to hit stop, even if we secretly hope that the final episode might reveal the mastermind behind it all. Picturing philosophers as movers wrestling with a cumbersome sofa, our hefty existential questions, trying to angle it through the narrow door of human understanding is another charming image. The couch may never fit, but the struggle itself is part of the charm, and whether we succeed or not, the sofa remains an inviting spot from which to contemplate the vastness of our enigmatic universe. There's the solitary sock retrieved from the dryer, which poses the conundrum of its missing partner. Is it lost in some void of non-existence, or simply concealed in another garment, biding its time in a hidden dimension? Regardless, having one sock is a testament to the persistence of being, an encouragement to continue marching forward, mismatched though we may be. Lastly, the concept of an eternal universe could be likened to the experience of finding a container of leftovers in the fridge that seems to have defied time. Its origins are a gastronomic riddle, and yet, it's always there, ready to sustain us. The universe, it seems, is the same, a never-ending supply of cosmic sustenance that never spoils. In these light-hearted metaphors, we encounter the cosmic comedy of our existence, a delightful interplay of the monumental and the mundane. Whether we're searching for the lost sock of significance or indulging in the scrumptious cake of being, it's evident that our inquisitiveness is the essence of life. Let us savor these playful reflections, for they serve as a reminder that the riddle of being alive is the most captivating puzzle of all. And with that, fellow explorers, we conclude our trek through the cosmic wilds, at least for now. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your heart open to the wonders of the universe. Who knows what mysteries we'll unravel next at Press Start Living? Press Start Living is your window to the daily Asian life rhythms and rich cultural tapestry that make this Asian continent an endless source of fascination and wonder. From morning markets in Hong Kong to the neon-lit nights in Tokyo, experience the everyday wonders of Asian life. Learn about the traditions, festivals, and customs that define and distinguish each Asian culture. We offer comprehensive insights for English-speaking tourists, expats, and residents. Savor the flavors of Asia's diverse cuisines, from street food gems to fine dining delights. Please subscribe as it really helps the channel. Stay safe and see you in the next one.